Hello, welcome back to our channel. This is part 2 of our van renovation. In the last video you will have seen us tackling the challenge of changing the floor to lino, and we think it looks really good if we do say so ourselves. So the next step is to start planning out the new furniture. But first we've come out to the New Forest for a dose of nature after a busy week at work. We're going to have some breakfast and then take the dogs for a walk, and then we'll be straight back to start mapping out where the furniture is going to go. We're Katie and Adam, and this is Eli and Amber, and welcome to our channel.
Join us on our adventures in our little camper van called Safi.
Nice. You ate that pretty quick, didn't you? Hi. I haven't got anything, I'm afraid. If that bird's okay, because it's there again.
We just got back to the fan from our walk. We're now going to measure out where the bench seat / bed is going to go to see how much room we have.
So we need obviously a bit of a gap there. Right. And then where's it coming to here?
To this centre console.
Oh. Because we're meant to be having like 5'6", aren't we? But that's not, that's like 5'2". So how did that happen?
Well, obviously, because our feet will overhang it. But with how the centre console is, we can't, we have to do up to that.
Well, no, that's saying 160.
I'd say 157.
Yeah. I think we can get away with 168.
58.
Yeah, 150. 38. Up to there. So when the bed pulls out to its full size, it will be basically up to where this cupboard is, the door, where this cupboard door is, but we won't have this door. We're going to take them off because obviously the bed is going to pull out and be up to here on this door, so we wouldn't be able to open this anyway, and ideally we do want to be able to get in there because that's where the gas shut off is. So otherwise we'd have to go outside all the time to turn the gas on and off. So yeah, so the bed will pull out to here, and then we're going to have an extra little box seat here just for extra storage and an extension to the bed as well, really. So it's 98 to here. I mean, we could just go to 100. So we could make it 50 centimetres and then it would be 100. And then that might work because it's not going to come too far over this door. It's really hard to tell. I think it literally just be over, so I don't think that will matter too much. So then this side, we'll want it from there. So say it would be to butt up completely, it would be 36. So I think we need to decide on the bed first before we can 100% say on this size. Yeah, so the cube is going to go here. So we could do 2 foot 60 centimetres. Probably be, or will it come right out to here?
So we want to cover the wheel arch.
So it's going to have to come out to here.
Yeah.
And then so it should in theory be the same height as over there. So I can't tell. There must be, we need the stick to do that.
It should be the same height.
So is that the basic measurements that we need?
I think so. So now seeing if we can buy one that is ready built, that's like custom built to them sizes, or if we build one ourselves.
Amber? I'm falling asleep.
Alright, we've finished all the measurements that we need. I fancy an ice cream, so let's go and find one.
don't know. When they say emergency.
Stop it.
Hey, biscuit. Good girl, he likes it. Good boy. Good. You go then. You know? As you can see, there's been a bit of an accident. This is Adam's new car. Had it a day and it went into the garage. It has an electric handbrake and there was a bit of a issue and yeah, it went back into the garage. Never mind, these things happen. We have ordered a new tailgate to fix it. That's where all the damage is, that and the bumper. Adam is just trying to sort out the bumper. It's got a dent, so he's trying to heat that up and push it out, hopefully. And then we're going to see if we can like sand down the scrapes on the bumper and see what we can do with them. This is the state of the garage. I think it actually ended up worse off than the car somehow. The worst bit of damage is actually to the spoiler, which I can't show you now, but there's a bit of scrape there, but yeah, all under here. I don't know if you can see that, but there's a big crack along here. So we're just hoping that that comes attached to the second-hand tailgate that we've ordered. And this is why we haven't finished sorting out the Bongo. That, and I also had to sort out my artwork, my prints. I framed them up and I've displayed them at a local cafe, so they'll be there for 2 months. But hopefully once this car's sorted, well obviously we've got to go through insurance for the house, but then hopefully after that we can get back to working on the Bongo.
Well, I need like direct heat on it. Well, that's a lot better than it was. Just got to try and sort out these rough bits now. Hopefully they'll come out and won't be as noticeable.
So what are we going to use to do that then?
So I think a light grade wet and dry sandpaper just to get the roughness off, because don't want to go deep into the plastic and take like the colour away. Then hopefully just some back to black or something will.
Or some kind of stain, can you get that?
Don't know, you'd have to look and see what we get. Maybe when it's roughed down a bit it won't look as bad, but we'll just have to see.
Is that a dirty job by any chance?
The perks of working on cars.
The Bongo is getting some TLC today. While Adam was sorting the car out, I had a look under the wheel arches and there's quite a lot of rust that's come through. We did have them sorted I don't know if it was last year or the year before, but within 6 months the rust had just started coming back. It was a waste of money really, but we're going to try and sort it out as best we can ourselves. But before we do, we've got, I don't know where it's gone. Here it is. We've got this wax oil spray. So, but before we do that, she needed a clean because it's very dirty underneath. The only trouble is we can't really get in the garage. Well, we can from the back, but we don't want to keep going in and out. So I can't really reach because all I've got is this cloth. But it's mainly the arches that are the problem. So she needs a window. What are they called?
Lights.
Headlights sorting. Just a quick update on the Jeep. The tailgate has arrived, so we're attempting to fit it. It took us until about 10 PM, but we did manage it. A big thanks to my dad and brother for their help with it. So now we're finally back to working on the Bongo.
It's a nice afternoon, so we're gonna crack on and get the frame done for our bench seat slash bed. So just got to double check all our measurements are correct, then cut the wood, then screw it all together.
We've eventually picked the wood that we needed so much. Now find all the screws and things that we need.
It depends if it's going to come out to where the engine comes out, or because we've said 155 to 157, but that was leaving a gap that end.
Yeah.
Well, if we'd done 157,
Yeah.
because that end will have to screw it to the cupboard.
Are we doing the bottom?
So we have to do the bottom first.
Yeah. And then this says 59.
Well, I'll do 159
We
then.
can always cut it smaller.
Yeah.
Well, that seems like a pretty good fit. Have you got the tape measure? No, you've just moved that. Right. .1. A bit random. We've measured out the pieces for the bottom part of the frame and we've jumped to making the top part now. Our little teddy bear that we spotted is going to be covered by the T-bracket. Oh, it's peeping through. So we've just made some of the legs so that we can put the top of the frame onto the bottom and then start figuring out where the rest of the battens and things need to go. So I want one there. We need a little piece so that it can go in that corner. Oh, that seems too tall. So I think we're going to have to go for more like 29 or something. We didn't cut it because there's 2 bits. Well, we'll see. You might have to come in. Hang on, let me just get... Now was the time when we should have really taken a break and come back with a clear head. This went on for quite a while, but not sure that we really achieved anything constructive, apart from deciding it would be far easier to build this on a flat drive, so we headed to my parents' house. See, that's it. I think we're just gonna... I've forgotten what we were actually figuring out now.
Well, I was measuring that end bit.
So this is where we've finished for the day. It all needs like fixing together, but we've got everything cut now, we think. Adam's just gone in to get chips because we've got to quickly go home, feed the dogs, feed us, and then we're meeting my family at one of the local forest car parks. Because we were going out, we just didn't have time to film, but it took quite a lot of measuring and recutting to get it all level. It was hard work, but we're really pleased with the progress. It's coming together nicely. We've not said yet, but we've decided to move away from pull-out slats, and we're attempting to have a fold-out bed instead. We just couldn't get the measurements to work for a pull-out bed. But we do think fold out is going to be far easier to build, and there's a few pros to it as well, which we'll talk about in the next video. And I think that's a good place to say, if you haven't already subscribed, please do, and don't forget to like and leave us a comment. We love hearing from you, and we really appreciate the help to grow our channel.
Leave them alone.
Looking right at us.
Oh, this one's a ball.
Yeah, what does it mean when they've got a ring through their nose?
Why does that one stand on its feet?
Oh, can you hear the nightjar? Nightjar. It's quite faint. We didn't really film much yesterday, but we did spend the whole day working on this. I think we were just a bit sceptical whether it was actually going to work, but now it's almost built. We can see that it is all going to plan, and it should be good once it's done.
Just got to screw the rest of the legs in and the cross beams, then attach it to this back kitchen cupboard to make sure it's all in and secure, and we can put the tops on. Then we'll have a, well, at least we'll have a seat.
Do with the hoover. Hang on, let me hold it. I think that's okay. We're going to end this video here, and we'll see you in the next one, the last in this Reno series, when I spend a lovely day in the garden painting the frame. And of course, there were a lot of wildlife distractions. Then we crack on to get the bed built, still learning as we go. Thank you for watching.